Hey, what's up? I'm Chris with Virtue Paintball. I've got a new product that I want to show you. It's the Virtue Crown Rain Lid. It's a pretty simple product. I'll walk you through some of the features in the next minute or so. So as you can see, it's a clear polycarbonate made of the same material as your stock lid, so it's nice and durable. It's a single piece unit with a built-in lock ring and thumb screw. So it's all single piece together. On the inside, it's molded, that's been attached there, a rubber liner. So the lid's polycarbonate, and then it's got a elastic rubber liner that's on the inside to give it an extra snug fit between this liner and the thumb screw. You can really stitch it down on there, and it'll fit nice and secure and be sealed on. And I'll show you how it works and what it goes on. So here is your Virtue Crown. On the Velocity Junior, the Velocity Senior, the Rotor, and the Prophecy, there's this rain lid, there's this adapter that your crown attaches to. And we did that for the rain lid. So that way, if you need to, when it's raining, we'll be able to throw on a rain lid. It also makes it easy, that you can get in there and clean it out. But if it starts to rain, your crown works really well for reloading quickly. It also will let some moisture in. That is, one of the drawbacks. There's always a trade-off. But we recognize that, there doesn't have to be a trade-off. You can quickly swap your crown out and put this on. If you've got your stock lid, obviously, you could take your whole hopper apart and put your lid back on or whatever. But just keep this in your gear bag and it's a lot faster. Whatever works for you. So I'll just take off the crown real quick. And I'll put this on. I think it's easiest if you pre-tighten it a little bit. On the Prophecy and on the Velocity, I would just pre-tighten it down to there. You can see the gap in between there. I think that's good. On the Rotor, I would actually tighten it all the way up. I'd tighten that thumb screw up so it locks down all the way. But on these ones, you don't need to. You put it on. I think it's easiest. You can do it however you want, but I think it's easiest if you put it on through the front there, kind of push down, and then work your way to the back and just seal it on. You don't have to put it on that way, of course. You could put it on and cinch it down to the lock ring, whatever you want. But I just think it just goes on easiest and quickest that way. If you just pre-tighten it, stick it on there, put it on there, it holds on really well. And then you have your lid functionality. So if it's raining, you just pop your crown off, pop this on, you're ready to go in 30 seconds, and there's no more moisture getting in your hopper. It won't ruin the day. So get a crown rain lid, and it'll save the day on a rainy day.